Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on Forza Horizon 5 with a little bit of a challenge. You see, this game has a whole bunch of sort of Baja extreme off-roady racing vehicles in it that, well, we haven't really used so much. What we've decided to do is go and use them a mile outside their comfort zone and have a little bit of a, well, in this case, fairly modern versus classic battle between the McCann Rally Raid car and a much more classic 911 road car. Now, we are racing around a tarmac circuit here. In theory, while the PI on the McCann is higher, these are much bigger and much heavier and much more cumbersome. It should be a fairly close race between these vehicles. It's a very silly mix-up, but it should be fun. That's what we're going for at the end of the day as we hurtle our way towards this first corner. McCanns have got generally a nicer spot on the grid. I mean, I quite like the McCann. I like the addition of these cars into Forza. They're fun things to have more, I think, slightly wacky cars. Oh, we've been pushed all the way. It's 3 wide in McCann's. Oh, I'm going to have to get out of that. And we are going to end up on the I mean, we got out of it at the right time. We've actually managed to sneak through and pass everybody. Just the huge mess at the bottom of the hill, and we came out of it quite nicely. The leaning from the McCann is incredible. Oh, we got street furnitured, and now Speed Beast is going to find a way past, or another one's going to find its way past. I'm just getting bopped around everywhere here. Oh, I'm sorry, Speed Beast, about the trip to the wall, but it's the risk you take when you're on the outside, and B, I couldn't have given any more space. We got pushed out wide anyway. We are going to lose out to Impega here, I think. Blakey's going to be lining up. It's the 3 wide battle up in front. Longbow has the lead of the race, I think, with one of the 911s. I mean, we've just got stuck in this fight that we've not been able to get clear of. We will cover off Blakey down there. Impega is going to pass Amy, and we're going to try and follow suit if we get a good exit. That's not one of my cats. That's Blakey with the horn that sounds like a cat. It confuses even me sometimes. So the commenters say they can hear a cat. Yes, that is more often than not Blakey. I do have a cat in the office. It's currently passed out. Oh, god damn it. We're going to lose out here. We have got the car well stopped, or we're relatively well stopped for that corner. We're going to have a look to the inside down at turn 1, maybe, not quite. Blakey will cover. I'm struggling a little bit for pace in this car. We haven't had the best of luck with where we were positioned in this race to a degree, but it hasn't really gone very well after that either. We've struggled to make the most. Outside of one good double overtake, we've not really been able to make the most of anything here. Oh, help! Blakey clonked the. Oh, god damn it! Which it's just everyone else gets into trouble, and we are just seemingly coming off worse. Blakey clonked the kind of bollard on the inside, and we hit them forward. Amy got stuck on the outside of all of that. I would not go for that gap. That gap does not really exist on that corner for very long. You're much better off. You're much better off just following and waiting and trying to get. Oh, God, I don't have a grip for that final corner. Yeah, okay, we got a couple of laps. If we can kind of just sort things out, maybe we can do something about making any little bits of progress forward. Ewan's still got a McCann in third, but I think that's the pink one up ahead. That's not going to last for long necessarily against Gliska. We've fought valiantly with these, or as valiantly as we can, just not quite been able to really make it work. That is better at the bottom of the hill. I don't know if I want third through there or second, possibly second. Okay, well, this lap's been better for me. If we can just get the final corner right, that would be helpful. Impega's got some speed this lap around. Gliska's up into third now. Actually, it's a big tussle. I mean, if anything goes wrong up there, we might be able to catch. That time around, we got the final corner perfect. That's more like it. Much better lap time from me there. Unfortunately, it's going to be too little, too late, really. I mean, they are really, really slowing each other down up ahead. Ewan's in all sorts of battling on this final lap. We will try and maybe find a way past Amy. I don't know where though, because I don't really want to have a dive here. I hate trying to overtake at this corner here. It is possible, but it's a horrible place to try. We are on actually a really good lap. We've got a good exit again here. Speed Beast is going to be too far back, I think, to threaten us through this section. Where are we going to look? Because I don't think we're going to get around the outside. Our options are either send it to the inside at the final corner. Amy's going to defend. We're going for a cutback. Can't do it. It was well defended, or well enough defended that we couldn't quite get there. We will push the McCann across the line. Speed Beast just hit a wall of McCann. We got stuck in tussles and a little bit unlucky. I don't think we quite had the pace of the 911s. We were not bad as far as McCann goes. Yeah, we were quick, but just couldn't quite match the lines. Although we didn't really get a particularly clean lap in any of that one. It's a fun race, scruffy, but it was it was good fun. So we head to our next race. We got the Ford Bronco, the big rally. What is it called? I don't remember what the proper name for it is. The kind of rally performance spec one. I have the Lego model of this one. It's a cool vehicle. I like the. I say concept. I think it is an actual. I think they did run it in some Baja stuff. Anyway, we've got it up against a Mustang. I mean, there's a fairly big PI spread, but you saw with the last race, there kind of has to be. These will probably get off the line better than the Mustangs. They're all-wheel drive, of course. They are going to launch quite well. The Mustang will probably have more top speed than these. Handling, I don't know. The Mustang is very old. I mean, we've gone the other way in this race. We've got modern off-road racer against classic road car. They've got way more top speed, but I'm going to guess the Broncos are a little better under brakes and a little more stable in the corners. Yes, that does seem to be the way that it goes. We're at the back. I mean, we've not had a great spot on the grid for this. It doesn't help matters. But yeah, we'll see what we can do in terms of going forward in this race. I already like to drive. I like this vehicle better to drive than the McCann in some ways. It actually feels more planted than that McCann. It doesn't roll quite as much as the Porsche in some ways. Oh, God, I cannot get debris out of the way from underneath the front of me. Amy missed a checkpoint. That cleared one of the vehicles out in front of us. We will. I think we're going to be just stuck in traffic, and that's the problem. The Broncos did not. They got off the line well, so we didn't have a great spot. We were not bad position on the grid, but the Mustangs have able to get in the way and just kind of cost us our lap time. We can't make our lap time very well when we're surrounded by squabbling Mustangs, so it is difficult to come forward from back here. I don't know how I got such a good run onto this straight. Oh, rust lagging a bit. That's the problem we got. That's difficult because it's just jittering backwards and forwards, and I don't know where it is. I want to clear that mystery machine as quick as I can. If we're going to have any chance of battling with those Mustangs, I've got to get past a slightly laggy mystery machine. So we kind of can try it at turn 3-ish. We're almost alongside, but not close enough, and this is kind of killing our race a little bit. That actually could have been a lot quicker through there. I didn't realise. I should have realised how quick we can go. Oh, and there we've got all the laggy crap in front of us. I just want cars out of my way. I just want cars having their own accident not in front of me for a race. It would be really nice. I mean, you managed to make the best of that. Speedbeast got unlucky with a clonk on the wall. Alright, can we swing it? I don't know if we can swing it back across here. That is a big dive. It's a great pass, actually, for position there. We've got a run on Longboat, and Ewan had a go but couldn't quite make it stick. Oh, we've got a big wandering wide moment for the Bronco ahead of us. Impega still leads the way with a Bronco. It's fending off from Blakey. I mean, the speed is definitely there in the Broncos. I mean, Bronco and the Mustangs are gaining their speed vastly different, and it is a problem in that if we get stuck not being able to make the most of our handling with these Broncos, you really lose a lot of time. it's easier to slow us down than the Mustangs in some respects. I don't even know if I need to downshift through there. Yeah, maybe. Maybe you do just need a little bit of a downshift. Because here, for example, I have to have a big lift because, well, Longbow was in the way, basically. And again, we're going to get stuck on the outside. We're trying to cut back underneath. We will give the Mustang... Well, the Mustang is going to get a little blocked. I just can't complete the pass. We might get it here, though. We might get it here because we can run in quickly and Longbow cannot carry that level of speed through there. And we have had a great exit, actually. Impega's pulled well clear, although I think that's more because the Mustang squabbling is going on over second place. Gliska's up to second, Blakey's fallen to third, Stinty's fourth. We've had a really good lap. Oh, bloody hell, Longbow's come flying back past that I wasn't even aware or, thinking about. Oh, we've got lagging car in front of us. I don't know how I'm going to pass it. I almost just want to fire it at turn 1 and hope. I don't really like doing that, but I can't because they've gone defensive through turn 1. Oh, we're going to get stuck. Yeah, that's really not helped us in this either. We've had a load of pace in this Bronco. It's really frustrating because we've just not been able to get clear, not been able to run in clean air at all here. Longbow's going to get pinched down the inside. Stinty ran wide and hit the wall. We got away without missing the checkpoint through there. So we are up into 5th place now. We got to hope. I mean, we passed Longbow earlier in the lap, so we should be out of range by the time we get to the start-finish line, because it was very close last lap around. We're quick on the way in through here. We'll go down a gear, get a good exit. Rasky's got that one all horribly wrong, and we have got an amazing run. And we might actually get the pass on the final lap of the race. I say, in some ways, I wish we could have done this sooner. I actually really like this Bronco. I much prefer this to drive than... oh, here comes Longbow. Which side is Longbow going to try? Oh, there was a gap there. I didn't think there was quite a big enough gap, and it was a little late to move. I made my one move, and Longbow found the room. Tell you what, Impega was flying. I never got a clean lap to know what I could have done with that Bronco, really. It was closer on the final lap, but even still, it was a little bit scruffy. We got a Bronco to victory, 2nd and 3rd, and 4th for the Mustangs. We just lost out on the line. God damn it. A race of what could have been... Again, another really good fun battling. We just lost so much time in the fighting. We're going to get nothing exciting from a wheel spin. We head on to our 3rd race, and it's time to mix it up a little bit. We're all going to swap sides, essentially, and those driving the off-road vehicles will now be in the road cars. We go to Nissan for our next little battle. We have the Nissan Rally Raid truck against a classic Skyline. I like the Rally Raid truck. I think it's a cool vehicle. I ran it in the River Run, I believe that's where I had it. I like the vehicle. Apparently it's not very good. It is standard guys. You can see the PI difference. Oh, Gliska's got weird start. Something has gone on there. Stinty's slow off the line as well up ahead. We will go flying through here, and hopefully we can have a good race in this one. We should have a consistent, nice driving car in the form of this Skyline at least. We're a lot of PI down, but apparently it is going to, should in theory be fairly balanced. I mean, it's looking like we've got the speed on the Raid truck here. We can swap sides and we will get to the inside and we will pass the Speed Beast here. There's something with a weird, like, high-pitched, whiny horn of some description. I don't know what it is. Can we send this around the outside? If we can, this would be a hell of a pass, actually. It's on an identical car. That, if we can finish this manoeuvre off, it puts us a little bit wonky for this next corner. God, dear, that is probably one of my favourite overtakes I've done on this game, full stop, actually. That was a bloody good pass. I will take it. We move to 2nd, and now we go chasing down a fellow... Well, someone's missed a checkpoint. We go chasing down Team Orange, although neither of us are in orange cars, but we'll see if we can get past Blakey here. We've got the top end on that Raid truck. The Raid truck does have a wheel drive. It will have perhaps a little more launch out of the slow corners. I don't know if I want 4th through here or do I want 3rd. Maybe we go for 3rd. out of this one. Rusky's very sideways in the background. Ewan's there as well. We will try and get as good a run up this hill as we can. There's a little bit of battling going on further back with a few of the trucks. Blakey is definitely representing the raid trucks here, but it might not stay there. We are going to get to the inside, and this time it's the more straightforward line. That raid truck's got a lot of grip on the outside and does make it work. That was the more straightforward way to overtake all that corner, but Blakey did a good job. Defended it nicely, fended off the Skyline's approach. Right, we're kind of more straight up on the exit here. Blakey a little faster on the way in. We should be faster on the exit here, and indeed we are. But you don't really overtake easily through turn one. We haven't seen a huge gulf in grip between these two vehicles. If anything, the Skyline's main advantage is its straight line speed. Through these corners, we are not quite able to do very much. I don't know if I want third or fourth there. Rusky's still holding on to third. Impega's on the march as expected. I really want to pass Blakey before Impega starts catching and joins in this fight. This is where we got to try the same manoeuvre. We're alongside Blakey sooner this time around, though. Come on, Skyline. Make the most of that power. This time we should be able to be clear. Blakey's going to try desperately to send it around the outside again. This time around, though, we make it work. Just get the Skyline stopped through here. Try and back Blakey up mid-corner if we can. Blakey's going to try and go underneath, but you're going to have no speed on the exit on that line. That might drop. That might actually put Blakey in more trouble with the rest of the horde. Impega is clear. Rusky is going to be clear as well. Yeah. So I mean, Blakey tries to get it to the inside there, but I mean, the rally raid truck tried to be a rally truck. It didn't really work in terms of lap speed there. It was a little too tight on the inside there. I don't really know if fourth is what I want through this corner or the third is better. I kind of feel like third is. Yeah, I don't know. Impega got a big slide and lost out to Rusky actually in all of that. We got trucks in fourth and fifth, I think, at the moment. So they are in the fight. Blakey was just unlucky, lost a whole heap in one corner, basically. We've now, on our own, have gone and driven in way too hard there. We get away with it just. That could have gone disastrously for us. We will run all the way through here. Just neat and tidy. Just don't do anything stupid with the Skyline. I actually have enjoyed driving this car. It's been a nice, nice, easy-to-drive thing, really. Yeah, there's still a big squabble. I mean, Blakey might still be able to get on the podium if the two Skylines ahead fight too much. There is always a chance you might be able to pick up the pieces. You always want to see those big squabbles, because yeah, you never know when you're going to be able to get a pass. There was a wool alert from someone. I don't know quite from where. We should carry a lot of momentum through all of that. I don't know whether we really wanted to downshift. We definitely didn't want for this hill, I think. We wanted to downshift. I think I could have got away with not until we started climbing the hill. Come on, Skyline. Make the most of that power. Oh, bloody hell. We've still got this final section. Let's not beans it up through here. We've had a really, really good race so far. Let's just see it through. Rusky's actually really caught on this final lap. Which is a little concerning to me. We will just be neat and tidy through the final corner. Yeah, it might not be the fastest final lap. Blakey sent it across the grass again, trying to make something happen. I think... Oh, it's Impega. Impega got a pass somewhere to actually see what happened. Oh, we rounded off. We take the victory. One fantastic pass got us into second. We had to work to pass Blakey, but we got it in the end, and then we could just about stay out of trouble. Yeah, Impega and Rusky actually found a little bit of speed. Blakey found some speed as well on that final lap. I didn't have a great final lap. It was pretty close, with the top 7 separated by 0.4 of a second, really, in terms of lap time. Ewan a little bit slow, but yeah, very close in terms of lap times. It is all Skylines on the podium, but the raid trucks were right there. They really did give a good fight in this one. On to our final race, and it is the battle of some Volkswagens, the Scirocco versus the Class 5 Bug. I don't know what quite we're going to see from this one. The Scirocco has had to be lightly upgraded for this. It's had an exhaust. It's got an extra 10 horsepower from standard, because from standard it was a little bit slow. I'm hoping we've got a good spot on the grid here. Hopefully we can have a good race and see what happens. And we don't have very much power in this Scirocco. I like the car. I think they look great. But we do have the giddy heights of 84 horsepower, which is not very much at all. The Bug doesn't. None of these have very much power. They are D-class vehicles. Apparently, the Bug is actually not too bad in the corners. Oh, yeah, I believe that. We've got a lot of understeer there. I turned in just expecting there to be some grip, and I was wrong. There was none. It just wanted to go straight on that. Sure, that's going to be something we've got to bear in mind here. Oh, Amy's got a good run. We're going to be stuck on the outside here. Longbow is definitely not going to be giving up the lead easily there. The Bug does definitely have a bit better grip. The Scirocco is a tiny bit faster down these straights. The Bug is better through the corners. That's how this one is going to pan out. We are on the outside of Blakey. Will we be flat through this next section? I'm going to hazard a guess it. Probably not, actually. In a D-class car... Okay, no, we do have enough grip to get away with that just. I think a D-class car, you normally shouldn't even have to be contemplating that, but these were so understeery that it wouldn't have surprised me if we suddenly had to deal with a lot. Impega is approaching here as well as we barrel across the start-finish line. Longbow is about to come under fire from every which direction here, but we've all got to get the braking point right, and we've got to get the turning point right, and Impega is going to judge that one perfectly. I was expecting that to go and slide into the wall. I was ready to kind of cut back underneath, but no, Impega got that one spot on. We've had a good run on the exit, though. Now we're going to start fighting side by side as we head up towards this next sequence of corners. Longbow's still under intense pressure. I don't know what happened to Blakey. Blakey was alongside us 1 minute and has dropped back. We are going to all run out of... We're going to run out of grip through there. Ewan is passed into his pass. Oh, we lost everything there. Bloody hell. Longbow's lost even more than us. It's all gone wrong for Longbow. That's one corner has dramatically fallen apart. We just got stuck in an awkward place, really, through all of that. That was our problem. We do at least get the checkpoint there. I was slightly worried for a second. The flag was getting so knocked over by everybody crashing into it. We're going to try and draw alongside Blakey here. Oh, yes, I know there's a meow. I can only do a cracking sound. It does sound a lot like one of my cats meowing, but it isn't, I promise you. We've now got all Sciroccos leading the way. The difficult part the Bugs are going to find, possibly, is with all Sciroccos leading the way, we can just roadblock it a little bit. I mean, Stinty's made up so much time, but just runs into a wall of Sciroccos. We actually made a mess of that corner ourselves, but still caught a little bit to some of the other Sciroccos because it's just so busy. And yeah, the way this race has gone, we're on the outside of Blakey, not really where I want to be. I've had to lift. I thought I was going to be able to get away with some of that amount of speed, and I couldn't quite. Ewan's got a little bit boxed out this lap around. I mean, we've been boxed out too, and Pega's got to the lead of the race here. We might get past Blakey into... It's kind of a final corner we got coming up here. I don't want to have to lift, but I've also got to give space to Blakey on the inside. We actually get away with that one quite nicely. We have got a good run. We've got a run on Ewan going on here as we head across the start-finish line. We'll grab a fourth. Stinty's going to get mugged into turn one by Sciroccos either side. I mean, this is, as I said, it's terrible for the Bugs because they're just stuck. Stinty did a great job of going through the middle there. Amy's to the lead of the race. Rusky's very, very slow up ahead. We're also busy fighting one another here. Stinty's almost got the lead of the race from nowhere. From nowhere with that great first corner. Well, we've got Laggy McLags a lot in front of us again. Oh, that's actually just killed our momentum. And in D-class cars like this, momentum is so important. Longbow's going to try to the inside, and it will work to a degree, but now comes the slight bit of power from the Scirocco. We're back past again. And here goes Ewan. We might send it to the inside through here, possibly. Although, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Amy was in the wall. Stinty got a little bit stuck. I mean, me and Rusky got all the momentum in the world. I'm going to try and not get caught out by the lagging car. A slightly jittery car is going to be a big bundle of Volkswagens across the line. Oh, that was an awesome race. That was an absolutely awesome race. I'm slightly disappointed that just the tiny little jitter screwed me a bit on that lap. It just killed momentum and then we fell back, so we didn't really have a run at the front group. Which is a shame, because who knows what could have happened, but it's online racing, it happened. Again, Scirocco's get the top 3 places, but that doesn't really do the race justice. Stinty did an amazing job on that final lap, just lost out at the battle to the finish line. Yeah. That's great fun. Such a weird combination of vehicles, but it was an awful lot of fun, especially with these Volkswagens. Well, there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you to Longbow for coming up with these list of vehicles and the tracks where they were going to be fairly well balanced. It got some nice close racing going on. And of course, thank you all very much for watching. That shall be it for today, though. Until next time, goodbye.